Big changes are coming to Old Trafford. Explosion symbol. Manchester United are chasing an £84 million striker. Bruno Fernandes could be on his way out, and a bold new 11 is predicted vs ASEAN All-Stars. Let's break it all down. Don't blink, it's transfer season. Manchester United are monitor £84 million striker as Ruben Amorim identifies replacement. Latest Manchester United transfer news and gossip with updates on Eintracht Frankfurt striker Hugo Ekitike and Burnley goalkeeper James Trafford. The summer transfer window is just around the corner, and Manchester United could be set to have a busy few months ahead. Wolves star Matheus Cunha continues to be linked with a move to United this summer. The Brazilian is not the only player being tipped to move to Old Trafford when the transfer window opens, with several rumours emerging over the last few weeks. Ruben Amorim and company will be busy preparing for next season over the next few weeks, with such plans likely to include the upcoming transfer window. With no European football for next term, it remains to be seen what business United will be able to get over the line in terms of new signings. Here, the Manchester Evening News takes a look at some of the latest United transfer news and gossip that has emerged over the last 24 hours. Hugo Ekitike interest. It has been reported by Court Offside that United are showing an interest in signing Eintracht Frankfurt striker Hugo Ekitike. The report claims that United will battle Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle and Chelsea for the striker's signature this summer. Various reports have claimed that Frankfurt value Ekitike at around £84 million. United are reportedly monitoring Ekitike as the summer transfer window approaches but are yet to make a decision about whether they will pursue a deal to bring the player to Old Trafford. Men Sport says, it has been clear for some time that United want to strengthen their forward options, particularly in the centre-forward position. Ekitike has been linked with a host of clubs ahead of the summer, so if United do want to sign a new number 9, it should be no surprise the former Paris Saint-Germain star is under consideration. Burnley goalkeeper are wanted. United are reportedly showing an interest in signing Burnley goalkeeper James Trafford. Trafford recently helped the Clarets secure automatic promotion to the Premier League, with 29 clean sheets along the way in the Championship. Give Me Sport have reported that United are weighing up a move for Trafford as a potential replacement for Andre Onana. However, it has not been stated what fee Burnley would demand for Trafford's signature. Men Sport says, United have been linked with signing a new goalkeeper for the majority of the season amid uncertainty about Onana's future. If United and Burnley can agree on a fee for Trafford, it would be interesting to see how the goalkeeper would fare in the Premier League and at Old Trafford. Man United transfer news, Bruno Fernandes handed final offer as release clause triggered. Manchester United are desperate for cash heading into the summer transfer window after missing out on European football, with captain Bruno Fernandes in high demand. Manchester United are set to make their first signing of a pivotal summer for Ruben Amorim's flagging reign. But the defeat to Tottenham in the Europa League final and a 16th place finish in the top flight means United will not be able to offer signings European football. But regardless of those issues, their first deal is now within touching distance. On Tuesday, United triggered Matheus Cunha's release clause with the Wolves star now set for a medical. That deal will still get done despite the fact missing out on the Champions League and Europa League has left a huge hole in United's accounts. That means that sales will almost certainly come this summer as the Red Devils scramble to comply with profit and sustainability rules. One player whose future is now under threat is captain Bruno Fernandes. While United are keen to keep their influential skipper, their desperation for funds could well see him depart Old Trafford. Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal have been heavily linked with a move for the midfielder, but are growing impatient. Meanwhile, Flop Anthony is also heading for the exit door and is pushing for a return to Real Betis. That comes with United boss Ruben Amorim admitting that it may be difficult for him to make signings this summer if funds are not brought in. Here, Mirror Football rounds up all the latest Manchester United transfer news. Cunha set for medical. United have triggered Matheus Cunha's £62.5 million release clause with the Wolves star now set for a medical. The Red Devils failed with an audacious opening offer, but have agreed to the terms set out by the Midland side. Personal terms had already been agreed and the Brazilian is now closing in on a move to Old Trafford. Cunha starred in Wolves' successful battle to beat the drop this season. According to The Athletic, United requested to pay Cunha's release clause over 5 years rather than the required 2. Wolves resisted that approach though and stood firm, formally rejecting that opening offer. After that rejection, United decided to meet the terms, with an announcement now expected sooner rather than later. Impatient Hilal hand Fernandes' final offer. Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes has been sent a final offer, with Al Hilal growing impatient with the midfielder. Hilal have been heavily linked with a move for the Portugal international. The Saudi Pro League side are keen to make a blockbuster signing ahead of the Club World Cup. Having held extensive talks with Fernandes' representatives, the Daily Mail report that Hilal have given him a finals take-it-or-leave-it offer. He has 72 hours to reply, with the Saudi side prepared to quadruple his salary with a package worth £700,000 per week. Arsenal transfer news: Benjamin Sesko makes demand as backup option shortlisted. Arsenal's summer will centre around their pursuit of a new frontman as Mikel Arteta looks to add more firepower with Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres on their radar. Arsenal's priority this summer is to bolster their frontline with the likes of Victor Gyökeres and Benjamin Sesko high up on their shortlist. The lack of a prolific frontman has been Mikel Arteta's biggest problem, as he is forced to make do with second place once more. The North Londoners are set to invest further in a bid to finally rule England's top flight, which would end a lengthy wait for a trophy. Arsenal's summer is due to be dominated by talk of attacking reinforcements. Martin Zubimendi at Real Sociedad is a long-term target, and several reports have claimed that a deal had been struck for the Spaniard, but there is no official communication. Arsenal, for all their forward strides under Arteta, need the silverware to back up their obvious quality, and Arteta is coming under increased pressure to deliver. Another productive summer could help him take that next step. Here's the latest from the Emirates. Sesko's demand for next club. Arsenal target Sesko claims he wants to play for a club that can bring the best out of him as he weighs up a summer transfer. The 21-year-old Slovenian is the subject of strong interest from the Premier League and is now waiting to see what offers come his way. His club RB Leipzig have endured a difficult season, finishing 7th, which means they will be without European football. As a result, star players Sesko and Xavi Simons are being heavily tipped to lead an exodus. Sesko has addressed his future and told German broadcaster Sport 1, "The club has given me a lot and continues to give me a lot every day. It's a great club to develop at." Sesko also added that in the future, he wants to play for a club that suits me, that brings out the best in me. "That's the most important thing for me." Mitoma on Gunners' shortlist. Arsenal are weighing up a move for Brighton's Keira Mitoma as they look to bolster their forward line, but Bayern Munich are also ready to join the race for the Japanese ace. Mitoma has gone from strength to strength at the Amex, with Europe's finest now circling. The Gunners want to add to their front line, but they're also looking to bring in quality on the wings. Mitoma has been identified as a potential target, with new sporting director Andrea Berta currently compiling a shortlist of targets. Rodrigo is considered their dream signing, but the main issue with the Real Madrid man is his wage demands, reports Sky Germany. Brighton chief Paul Barber admitted previously that Brighton will likely sell their top talents at some stage. Alvarez not keen on Prem return. Julian Alvarez's impressive debut season with Atletico Madrid has seen Arsenal take note, but the Argentine has reservations about returning to the Premier League after only 12 months away. Manchester United predicted 11 vs ASEAN All-Stars as some could make final appearance for club. Man United will face ASEAN All-Stars today in the first of their 2 post-season friendlies. Manchester United will face ASEAN All-Stars in Kuala Lumpur today in the first of 2 post-season friendlies. The team jetted off to Kuala Lumpur after Sunday's victory over Aston Villa, with United's post-season tour predicted to make the club around £8 million. A 32-man squad boarded the plane on Sunday evening, but there's every chance Ruben Amorim will make plenty of changes from the win over Villa. Andre Onana could start in goal after he was rested at the weekend. Amorim has been full of praise for Aiden Heaven in recent days, and so he could start in the back 3. Johnny Evans has played his final competitive game for the club, and he'll hope to have at least one more United outing before his contract expires. Tyler Frederickson has looked very secure when called upon this season, and today could see him handed another opportunity. Patrick Dorgu played the full 90 minutes against Villa, and so he can have a rest and allow Harry Amas to start at left wing-back. Diogo Dalot went off at half-time in Sunday's win, so Jadon Camerson can play at right wing-back. Manuel Ugarte didn't feature against Villa, so should play in midfield alongside Kobbie Mainoo. Amad and Bruno Fernandes can start behind youngster Chido Obi. There is expected to be plenty of transfer activity at United this summer, and so this could well be the final appearance some of the players who play tomorrow make for United. Predicted United 11: Onana, Heaven, Evans, Fredrickson, Camerson, Ugarte, Mainoo, Amas, Fernandes, Amad, Obi.